As hospitals move to digitize records, they face a new threat: hackers. Recent attacks have forced some medical centers to pay ransom to regain access to their systems. While ransomware isn't new, these attacks highlight hospital vulnerabilities. As Bertha Coombs reports from Boston, changes, however, are being made to prevent the next breach.
Doctors and nurses at Cambridge Health Alliance have a tough balancing act when it comes to technology.
With the electronic medical record, it's made things more difficult to interact with the patient.
And on top of that, you add security.
Right, exactly. So you have the patient interaction, you have the computer, you have security, and you're trying to actually think clinically about what to do next.
By law, they have to protect patient information. Recent ransomware attacks that hobbled systems at Hollywood Presbyterian, MedStar Health, and other hospitals have made them more aware that they could be targeted. One way to make it easier for staff to keep the system safe is to get away from passwords, says security firm Imprivata co-founder David Ting.
Whether it's using your fingerprint, taking your card and swiping it, eliminating those additional things that you have to mentally think about, like, gee, what password did I use for this application? And that habit of, and that trend to say, let me use the same password across all applications.
At Cambridge Health, they also try to make thinking about safety a habit. Testing staff,
they get an email that looks similar to this,
with phishing emails to teach them to be alert for malware. And now they put management to the test with surprise breach drills.
We have an outside facilitator that comes in and said, here's your scenario, now go down through it, utilizing your policy, your procedures, and everything else. So it's a whole team that comes together that's already organized and already has a set process that we practice and test each year.
According to an IBM study, in the U.S., healthcare became the most targeted industry for hackers in 2015. But cybersecurity analysts say hospitals aren't the only ones who should be practicing and assessing their risk.
We typically hear just about healthcare providers or hospitals because they have really strict regulatory requirements that require they report these incidents. Other industries and other organizations don't have these same regulations.
Cambridge Health's Chief Information Security Officer says the surprise breach drills have been invaluable to help teach the staff how to respond quickly and effectively in the increasingly likely event of a breach of the hospital's system. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Bertha Coombs in Boston.